don't we, that Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, had a really tough time when she attended school, apparently being picked on for bullying and all sorts of things. So you can imagine how that particular story, which was revealed in the Tom Bower book Revenge, all about how her daughter, Charlotte, was allegedly bullied by the Duchess of Sussex. And again, it must be very difficult, isn't it? Because you're reading stories about yourself, or are you? According to a very good source, the Duchess of Cambridge really doesn't read sort of gossip magazines or get involved. Firstly, she's too busy. She's a young mum with 3 children, and then of course she's got a busy royal job. But you do want to know what's going on out there and what people are saying about you, don't you? So what happens exactly when you're the Duchess of Cambridge? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. As ever, lovely to have your company today. Whatever you're doing, keep safe, keep well, keep smiling. That's the key, isn't it? Just always having a laugh. I do always find something to have a laugh at every single day, because I think it's vitally important that we keep those chuckle muscles going away, because you look around, don't you, in the world, everywhere you turn there's depression, rising costs of living, you think, oh goodness, how much more is my Mars bar ice cream going to go up by? That's the worrying things that bother me. Back as ever though to your breaking ball story of the day. This story is fascinating because, as we now know, all thanks to the celebrated author Tom Bower, we got a real insight, according to him, and as ever we have to say allegedly, on just how Meghan Markle operated, particularly in a very short tenure within the British monarchy and alongside the very gracious Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine. And having seen Catherine operate up close and personal, she's a very kind woman, puts people first and also puts people at ease. And that's a real skill, an ideal skill if you're a member of the British monarchy. And we also found out that, it was, of course, Meghan, according to Mr. Bower, that made Kate cry, not the other way around, even though Meghan went on international television and claimed otherwise. We'll truly never really know the story because obviously Catherine doesn't respond, not allowed really to speak back on this situation. But what is interesting is you can always rely on your mum, can't you? Now, according to a very good source, the very feisty Carol Middleton, who I've got a very good soft spot for, because when you think about it, she really has reinvented herself, made herself a very successful woman, a successful business, and brought 3 incredible children up and made sure that they've made successes of their lives. Well, according to that good source, Carol's been very thorough in researching Miss Markle, because obviously, like any protective mother, she found it appalling when she heard these particular stories regarding her daughter, Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, particularly when one considers that she would know the truth. Now, according to that source, and I love the fact that you find this sort of stuff out, many members of the British monarchy have all secretly dipped in and out of the book Revenge by Tom Bower, but none more thoroughly than Carol Middleton. And why not? Because can you imagine if Carol and Meghan ever meet again eye to eye? I'm sure it's going to be a very frosty encounter. But more importantly, isn't it sweet on a bigger note that Carol still wants to look out for her daughter, naturally so. And even if she can't speak out about these situations, then of course Carol at least can inform those closest around her. And by that what I mean her close friends who are very confident in the fact that she knows she can trust them. But whichever way you look at it, it doesn't look good for Meghan, does it? I wonder if Prince Harry will ever truly pick up one of those books that are constantly being delivered to Frogmore Cottage. He has to be intrigued, surely. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.